Right, hello yogis. Okay, so what I'm doing for you in this video is just going through a sun salutation B, talking it through slowly so you get the hang of it. So if you are a beginner to yoga, and especially yoga flow, slow flow, dynamic flow or vinyasa flow, then you can get to grips with this sun salutation. So it's thrown in at the beginning of a class to warm us up, and maybe in between postures to keep you warm. Okay, so to get limbered up, fired up and ready for action, or you could just do it as a practice on your own. So we'll start, and we're going to stand in what's called Tadasana. So Tadasana, you're just standing, tuning in, rooting down. So notice how the feet feel and connect to the mat and the floor. Maybe pick your toes up, spread them out wide. What you can do is a little rock and see how you feel. Good. Find that connection. You can stand with feet together or feet apart, depending on your balance. So you're just going to do that. Gently pull the kneecaps up, so a bit of tension in the quads, and just make sure that you're just tucking your tailbone down a bit, belly button coming in. Good. And just relax. So lifting the shoulders, let them drop down by the sides. So your shoulders are back and down, so maybe just turn the palms out so the shoulders rotate out. Keep the shoulders there and let the hands turn back in, yeah? Good. And then if you kind of quite round-shouldered, your chin might jut out a bit, so just make sure your neck's nicely aligned. Have a quick think about that. Good, let's take a breath here. So we're going to inhale, look up to the thumbs, and then exhale, look forward. So that's your first move. So in sun sal. So it's an inhale, look up to the thumbs. Good. And exhale, bring the hands back down by the sides. So then you could add a back bend. So when you inhale, tailbone tucks under, tummy tucks in. Look up to the thumbs, maybe lift the chest a little higher. And exhale. Good. You can go a bit further if you want to. Inhale. Make sure your tailbone's tucked under and your tummy's in. Good. Exhale. So then we move into forward fold. So you're going to inhale, look up to the thumbs, and then bend the knees, newcomers, beginners, and dive down to the floor. So depending on your back and how you're feeling, you can put the hands on the thighs and roll down and fold down to the floor. So do your first forward fold. So allow the body to fold down. And release the head, neck and shoulders. So this is my first one of the day. I'm feeling super tight in my hamstring after a run yesterday and a hit. Good. So allow yourself to just release a little bit and open up. Good. And then let's bend the knees and lift the chest halfway up. So this is where you want to say hello to your muscles in between your shoulder blades. You come into a flat back, so belly button pulls in, shoulders squeeze together. So inhale and exhale. So this one you could slide the hands up the side of the shins. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, roll down again. Do that 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. Good, knees can stay bent. Inhale, hands could be on the thighs if you have any lower back problems and knees as bent as you like. Exhale. Good, do one more. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, rise back up to standing. So take a breath in, knees can be bent. Good, so to come up, you're going to push into the floor, pull the tummy in. Good. Lift it away from the thighs, shoulder blades together, and drive up to come up tall. Good, and release. So let's do that half sun salutation. Inhale, look up to the thumbs, slight back bend. Exhale, fold down to the floor. Inhale, come halfway up, breathing in as you come halfway up. Flat back. Exhale, fold down, release the head, neck, shoulders. And inhale, rise up to standing. Look at the thumbs again. Exhale down. Half sun salutation. So let's move on. Inhale. Exhale, fold down to the floor. Good. So inhale, come halfway up. Good. Stay here. Exhale. So then you're going to inhale, come halfway up, hands by the feet. And then exhale as you step back to a plank. Good. Now beginners, this might be quite a tough place to be. So you let your knees drop to the floor. So you're doing a kneeling plank. Okay. Shoulders away from the ears, nice long neck. Good. So from here we're going to lower the body to the floor. And we're going to try and lower, keeping the body straight. Okay. So none of this. Okay, if you can help it. So you're going to step back and you inhale as you step back. And then you exhale as you lower down. Try lowering down. Elbows back and tuck them in. And then inhale for a back bend of your choice. So just lift the chest and lower back down. Now when I teach this, I like to make sure that when you do your back bend, you engage your back muscles. So you're going to lift the chest, take the hands, float them off the floor and squeeze those back muscles. But this back bend starts from your toes. So press your toenails down, tighten your quadriceps, squeeze your buttocks, and that lifts you and engage your back muscles. Now shoulders together, back and down. Bring the hands back down. So you could do a low cobra, and you could try and lift up into a slightly higher cobra. So your chest pulls forward. Good. And your shoulders squeeze and pull backwards. Good. So from there, you're going to drop a little, push into the floor onto the knees and rise up to downward dog. So you could go through the knees first, pull the tummy in, push the floor away, lift the knees up and rise up to downward dog. Good, so in your downward dog you could have a little paddle and release the feet. Loosen off the ankles. Could also shake out the head, neck, shoulders and just see how you feel in that place. So then when you're ready, you bend the knees slightly, bend the elbows, look forward, and you can either baby walk the feet forward, okay, or you can take a big step forward. And breathe in as you do that and let the chest rise. Then release back down into that forward fold. And then when we're ready, bending the knees, pull the tummy in, push into the floor, rise up to standing. And then release. So what we do is we try and do that one breath with one move. So we tend to breathe in on an up move and then out on a down move. So watch first if you need to, and we'll do each one of those moves, but just once. Now you've got to grips with them. So when you're ready, inhale, look at the thumbs, tailbone under. Exhale, dive down to the floor in the best way for you. Then inhale, do that half lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and exhale, step back to plank. Keep breathing out, lower the knees, lower the body. Inhale, back bend that feels right for you. Good. And then exhale up to downward dog. Then inhale, step in. And exhale, release the breath out. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, exhale, hands down by your sides. Are you with me? Let's try again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, step back and down. Inhale, back bend. Sliding off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Okay, so in on the up, out on the down. So you can kind of mix that up a bit so you don't have to put the knees down. Okay, so we can make that a bit harder, and we can change cobra to upward dog. Let's just go for it. So we're going to stand into Tadasana again. Okay, are you ready? Inhale, look at the thumbs, tailbone under tummy. Good. Exhale, dive down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Now hold that plank. So instead of lowering your knees, you could stay in a full plank. Inhale. And when you exhale, you lower down to the floor. And then inhale, lift up for back bend of your choice. This is a cobra. Okay. So if you are starting to feel like if your back's okay with this, you could try upward dog. So upward dog, you keep the shoulders down, so you're not going to push and lift the hips. You're going to lift the thighs and draw the hips towards the wrists and pull the shoulders back in your upward dog. And to come to downward dog, we don't even go through the knees. We pull that tummy in, we lift up, push the floor away, rise up, roll over the toes, and head for downward dog. Then step the feet into the hands. Fold the chest and rise up to standing. Good. 2 sun salutations, thinking about which option you think you want. Let's do first option. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale, step back and lower. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, back bend, little cobra or back bend to suit you. Could even be here. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, step in. Don't always step in on the same foot. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down. Keep going. A few more sun salutations to wake you up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to plank. Knees down or not. Lower. So you could go through to upward dog. Then downward dog. Inhale, step in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, be still. Okay, so sun salutations. Now, if you are a newcomer to yoga, but you're kind of not a beginner physically, you could take that one step further and add some jumping in and out. Okay, I'll do the best I can to show you. Right, this is my level. In terms of, it could be better, but this is where I'm at. Yeah, so here we go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, look up, then we jump back to chaturanga. Then we lift up to upward dog. Then we exhale to downward dog. Then we try the jump in. So you're going to hop bring the feet in and forward. Rise up to standing. Good. And hands down by your sides. And relax. Good. Take one more breath in. Bring your hands to heart space. Good. See how that feels. Good. And I'll see you on the yoga mat. Da-da.